What up, peeps? Alright, so for tonight's topic, it's going to be about the laws of attraction in my own theory, the way I've come to conclusion about this thing. Started off, why opposites attract? I mean, that's pretty much in a nutshell. Why wouldn't they? You see, there's nothing wrong with being attracted to someone who has the same qualities as you do, does the same things, likes the same things, or has certain habits similar to you. Basically like another you. But the problem with that is the lack of contrast. If it's basically, contrast is good because let's say you have a black and white photo. They whatever is very light to whatever is very dark, it puts more emphasis on what's in the picture. So it's like let's say for men, when we shave our beards or we create them in a certain manner, it's like how I have my goatee. It puts emphasis on certain characteristics. Like some say, if I were to shave my unibrow, it would bring out my eyes. But I'm not doing that. You know, this brings out more of my face because other than that, it's pretty rugged. What I'm getting at is, you do not typically fall for someone who does the same things as you or is into the same things as you because you had enough of yourself. There's nothing you can learn from them. Most will say, you know, the popular phrase, why do good girls love bad guys? It's all about, this whole dating situation is based on the ability to change someone, to introduce them to something other than what they know. So if you're attracted to for the fellas, if you're attracted to a lady who you just head over heels for, you gotta pay attention to the characteristics. It's good to have things in common, but that will always put you in the friend zone because you do the same shit as she does. I mean, now good relationships have friendships, but what creates passion in a relationship is the contrast, the fact that you have nothing in common and you can learn from a person that doesn't do the same shit as you. And I know I'm talking to the fellas, but it's the same for females as well. Females often go for the nerdy guys if they're more like out there, and not out there like in some negative way, but if they're more of the have fun types, very sociable, and they go for the quiet in the corner nerdy guys because they can learn a lot from these individuals because they're complete opposite. A person who's very talkative will rather have a person that's very quiet because they'll listen to them talk. If two people are talking, there's always going to be debates, which leads to arguments, but not all of them are bad, though. Sometimes it works, but it's very rare. The laws of attraction, I mean, yeah, you'll be attracted to some stuff that you're comfortable with, but true love, just like in life, it brings you out of your comfort zone. See, if you're always comfortable, you'll feel like life is just stagnant. You're complacent. You're just sitting there withering away. You want excitement. We crave what gets us off our asses. And there's nothing against people who have things a lot in common. But the thing about it is, if you're a passionate lover, sometimes it'll work, but it'll be too much conflict. Passionate lovers are great with people who know nothing about passion because it's a new experience for both of them. You can bring out the best in this person and they can humble you in a certain manner where you won't be too much. You won't be over the top in a sense where let's say you want, like love can teach you about how to pursue your dreams. You're passionate about something, but you won't go over the top to where you'll be willing to kill yourself to halfway make it. You're gonna pull through this thing, but that can only come in contrast. I mean, it kind of sucks, but this is only a philosophy of mine, a theory of mine, I mean. And it's not to say it's true. It's all science. You know, you just come up with an estimated guess that seems, that pretty much has yet to be proven wrong. Now, I'm not one to portray myself as a know-it-all, but all I'm saying, though, let's look at it. Like, you know what I'm saying? What's another good example? Laws of attraction, man. And they actually had a seminar in San Francisco like a long time ago. Like, I mean, laws of attraction, because I wanted it. It's basically like how to get the things you want, like materialistic things. Stuff that really doesn't matter. But when it comes to getting things that can go the distance, you know, we often put ourselves in a position that we chase things and people that are not going to be at our bedside, our deathbed. That's the problem. It's one thing to be attracted to what's opposite, but in the same token, you got to know what has potential, because we often chase that opposite because we feel that's going to be what we need, but that opposite doesn't feel the same way. See, phases in life put us in positions where we get women and men that we take for granted. And when they're gone, we're often chasing them when they're trying to move on. And then we'll ruin their life. We'll ruin their potential true love life. Because we couldn't appreciate what we had. Laws of attraction, you always are, we are attracted to parts of us that we have yet discovered within ourselves. Even in friends. When you see a good person that's always attracted to dangerous friends, it's because that's a part of who they are. Those are the people they surround themselves with to bring it out of them, because that's a part of who they are on the inside. And they just need the right people to help identify within them to bring it out. Same as with the party people, and you have that one nerdy person. The reason why they still stuck with that clique is because that's them trying to understand more of how to get out of their comfort zone, to get out of that box that keeps them so confined and so afraid to just be free and express themselves and just live it up. See, the realist versus the dreamer. The dreamers, they're everywhere. Their mind's so over here, over there, but they don't let time confine them. They just live in the moment, or maybe the future. The realists, always have to question things and blah, 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 using logic versus creativity. And that's why opposites attract, because the dreamers need to be put in check, where we need to understand that we got to handle our business, but at the same time, the super serious business types need to understand that they need to dream a little bit, live in their mind a bit, imagine things, because not everything so realistic that seems so realistic is truly what it has to be. It's always possibilities when you use that creative part of your brain. And that's the problem that you can see with science and religion. See, a lot of the reason why they conflict is because it's about what seems factual and then what someone made up. When you look at both sides of the spectrum, not everything is 100% true. But this isn't about religion or science, in a sense. Well, no, because love is a kind of religion. Everybody needs it, you know what I'm saying? But does everybody want it? No, So you can say those who don't want love are more into the science of love, because they'll rather get into it in a form of, how do I say this? They'd rather analyze the situation and calculate how they move rather than just be religious with it and just go off faith. You know what I'm saying? Everything is connected. So basically what I'm saying is, yes, opposites are definitely the key to love. It's nothing wrong. Now, it's still possibilities with similarities. You know what I'm saying? They can still work. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with that. But when you have a friend that's with someone and you're just like, why are you with that person? They're a piece of shit, male or female. It's because, and then they hit you with that excuse, you just don't understand. It's because they're still trying to get that piece of them out through that person, because they put all that time and energy in them already. So they cannot leave until they understand what they need from that person, not the person in general. It's about what that person can still has potential to bring out of them, to help push them further in their own journey in life. In a sense, this is all a theory, but hopefully it makes some type of sense. I believe it makes sense, but I know not everybody's going to get what I'm saying. But through further dissection of what I'm talking about, maybe we can come to some sort of conclusion. But if you have any theories of your own, or if you have any questions, comments, hey, feel free to leave them. I'll be ready to answer them. Other than that, y'all stay true, stay peaceful. Appreciate the similarities, but give the opportunities the benefit of the doubt. To those, we're opposite, you know what I mean? I kind of messed up that last part. But anyway, you have a good night, good morning, good evening, whatever it is. Stay true. Peace.